Since you've become, I guess kind of the steward of your dad's brand now, and you've been learning more and more about his history, going back to the partying, do you think that was overblown, or do you think that was appropriate, the reputation he had?
No, I think it's appropriate. He partied hard, you know. He drank a lot. He was an alcoholic for
Mm.
sure. Um, I like to believe what he claims, that a week before the race he wouldn't drink a drop, and and he would run every day. He smoked like a chimney, but he would still run every day, rain or shine. And he was definitely was one of the fittest, if not the fittest, on the grid. And that is known. All the other
Mm.
drivers regard that. However, I do get the odd snippet story that, so I met your dad just before qualifying with a beer in his hand. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard a guy saying that at Nürburgring. So I don't know, but I'm pretty confident. Maybe sometimes he'd slip up for a race, and have a drink or whatever. But I think he was really focused and he was really hardworking, really determined. So he was, I think he would not party for a few days or a week before the race and train hard. Um, there was one funny story actually. I think it was the American Grand Prix in '76. It was so he did qualifying, got pole position. Then they got the news of the court case about losing the points for the British Grand Prix at Brands Hatch, which was so he was 9 points less. Nicky was 3 points more, so it was in the 18 points. So at that moment, Dad thought the championship's completely out the window. It's fucked, he thought. So Alistair Corwell thought, well, we're not going to be able to control him tonight, so we're not even going to try. So this was a Saturday night. He just qualified on pole, I think, and there was a live band in the hotel, and most of the drivers, enjoyed the band, went to bed at 11 or whatever. Dad didn't. He carried on, and rumor has it he didn't sleep at all, and arrived at the track and is still in the same clothes, completely drunk, with the lead singer and one of the backup singers, and went on to win the race.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible. I mean, I can't even imagine getting in a Formula One car with a hangover. That would be devastating.
It's not much fun, I can assure you. I've done it once. I drove his Wolf at Goodwood. This was like 3 o'clock in the morning at the ball on Saturday night. I had nothing planned the next day, but then the owner of the Wolf comes up to me and says, Freddie, I'm way too drunk. You're going to have to drive tomorrow. I said, you're too drunk. Look at me.
Wow.
I just met a girl as well, so I didn't really get much sleep that night either. And then the session was at like 9 or 9:30 in the morning. I'm driving this like £1.5 million Formula One car up the hill, like hanging out of my ass. Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those things you can't say no to, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Oh,
scary though.